You are once welcome. We promise showing you more roofing this year. This is one innovation job that we did. You can see this is the old one. We erected columns around it and within, and then form a new style at it. So you can see the whole thing being raised. Yes, you can see this is the new staircase we made. This is the hanging staircase. This is the hanging staircase we made. Everything is just hanging. Nothing is supported. Are still alive here. I can take you through. Is it climbing? Yes. It's all hanging. So this is the entrance. You can see the floor from there. This is the environment. Manageable. The wood is brought in. It has been sprayed. Yes. So that no infection can occur for it to be stable. So in a few days time, we are going to show you how we did it. How we are going to raise the wood onto the roof. So it's going to tend to be a roof. You can see the roof gutters are there because it's a secret roof. So you may have the roof gutters over here. Yes. Already got two bedrooms at the top. This one you can see here broke because we used some materials to fasten there. So this one room having its own master toilet above there. Then the kitchen. You can see it's an open concept too. So you can see very wide that area. And it have the balcony at the back there. A store with the OWC over there. Then another room. So it's only two bedrooms here. You can see the roof gutters. We've sprayed the wood already. So ready to use. This is combination of old wood and then the new. You can see the new under it. But we managed to remove the old ones that we moved with. They are good wood, so they are not damaged. Some are not damaged. We took them and then buy new addition to it. That's what we do. So we don't waste anything. If it can only work, we accept it. Thank you for your time. Hey, fool, what is going on? So, so they move, eh? Okay.
So we started join the rafters from the down. We are joining the two. We bring it up, then we can't do join the second one to up. This is our security roofing. We start. Earlier, Aroko na onyi. Kodra jipo fina.
As a cutting machine.
But where we dey where the machine no go comot.
Anyway, the machine dey. But if I start this thing,
Now we are still putting all this in the rafters. So this is our setting. Now we set and finish. We are putting the rafters. So this is the gutter. Atreno. Oh, look at my head. Okay, anyo naman. Ba ala kangwe. Okay. So this is our rope. This is the rope that we are using. How?
the roofing work is ongoing. You can see the member set. It has been supported. All the rafters have been supported. Now the pellings is ongoing. Everything is moving smoothly. As you can see the top. You raise it and you can see the slope. Looking at it, you can see the slope. Some because of the slope, less slope, then you have leakages. So when you treat the wall side well, you can also have slope, and you have no problem with it. See the ropes that have been set, everything is all moving well. The pellings are moving. Evo, is it going? Everything is moving cool. Okay.
So that's Efo and his team on this one. Busy guys, hard working. and then they have the builder, my contractor on site to check how things are going, make sure everything is being done right. So this is a hidden roof type, and as you saw in the beginning of the video, this was a single structure, and then we converted it into a story building, which we have another level here now, and we have two bedrooms. And what we are seeing now is the living room space with a little balcony going to the back of the house. So if you have an old structure, and you want to convert it into a modern style, we are here. We can make it happen. This thing is happening a lot in Accra now, especially if you go to Osu. There are a lot of renovation houses now, even in Cantonment. Also, the same thing. They are breaking down their old structures, the single floor buildings, and they are converting it into apartment and all have you. The native don't want to move to a new site. They still want to stay where they were born, where they grew up. So instead of spending money to buy land, and these days land is very very expensive if you want to buy land in Accra, even outside of Accra. Like ordinary Ghanaian cannot afford it. So they take the roof out, and then they just have to go for a concrete casting. If you have a good engineer like us, we will get it done for you. So if you're interested, let us know. As you see, this is a already, I would say, a developed area in Kpong, and instead of moving and going to stay somewhere, which is going to take 5 to 7 years to develop, and you're going to pay almost like 6,000 for a land US dollars, they prefer to go this route. So as you see, you saw this is how the project was before, the ground floor, and this is what we've turned it into. So eventually, the neighbors will also start converting their house into the modern style. And I think we also have a project in Ningo, which we also, building a family house. We're breaking some of the buildings down, and we are putting up high, I think a two-story building, the ground floor, and then I think the second floor, which also is facing the sea, is facing the ocean. It's very beautiful view. So watch out for that project also. So getting back to today's video, this is the hidden roof structure which we have here, and then as you can see, amazing Efo. You if you've been on the channel, Efo is doing an amazing job. And recently we did a project in Kaswa, which I name it the Kaswa roofing project. Efo also did this type of roofing, which is the hip roof, and it went well. The owner was very happy with Efo and his job. And I have the cost breakdown, for the wood, the labor, and also the roofing sheet that we will be using. We are comparing three companies' prices, but so far we have one. So the owner will make a decision. We will come in to advise. We are also comparing the prices. We have people that we use who does the roofing sheet, and I think the one that we have now currently are people that saw the work Info was doing, and they came to take measurement, and they gave us this estimate, for the roofing sheet only. So the owner asked us to get another one. So we are looking for two more. We are waiting for two more quotes, and then we go through together with the owner, and then we advise, and then we see what is possible. So if you haven't seen this project yet, you can go to my playlist. It is in the production group playlist. You can check it out, and then you see how we started and how far we got to this place. You can also see the number of wood we used and how we got them on site. Everything is in that video. Or you can just type the Kaswa Roofing Project Gigo, and then I think it will pop up. I have part 1 and part 2, and part 3 will be coming very soon, and that will be the completion of the whole roofing. And then I will come up with the roofing sheet company we chose. But now I'll still share the one that we got, the first one we got, because they are in Kaswa, so they are close by this structure, That's why we're able to get it fast. So let's get into the cost breakdown for the wood cost. So the total cost of the wood, which you see, on your screen now for the whole roofing sheet and the labor charges is 47,700 Ghana cedis, which is equivalent to 3,697 US dollars. So this is the timber work, including the workmanship also. So all the wood you see here and then the workmanship is 47,700 Ghana cedis. So this is the quote that we got from the first company that we will be comparing other two with. And before we go through, you have to pay attention to the thickness and then the type of roofing sheet they are offering. So the first one, they are asking for 32,547 Ghana cedis, which is equivalent to 2,523 US dollars. And the thickness is 0.40 mm, which is a self lock. Another quote that they came up with, which is the 0.45 mm, also the same as a self lock, and it is a shield plus, and that one goes for 36,000, like let's say 36,000 roughly. And if you convert it into the US dollars, which is going for 2,790 US dollars. The last quote that we got from them, which is the aluminium 0.50 mm, and also the same self lock, and that one goes for 51,000, approximately, let's say 51,000. And if you convert it into the US dollars, it's 3,953 US dollars. So this is the quote that we have received from this company. Like I said, we are also looking at other companies to compare the prices. We also have to look at the transportation in there, because we also have a company that we also normally use for our roofing, but they are based in Tema. So we will see how far we go with this. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, kindly please do so, so you follow this project and any other project that we have on the channel. We're taking the building process step by step, as we've been doing on the channel. It's been 4 years now since I started with this YouTube journey. And when I started, I was only showing foundations, and then it came to the point where I was only showing block work, and it came to the lintel, and then I think last year was more concrete work and decking, and this year, here we go, we are doing all the roofing work for all the projects that we have started on this channel 4 years ago. And very soon we'll start with plastering all of them, and then all the finishing will come. So it's a building process, and as I always say, it is step by step. We don't rush the whole process. This team have been building houses for like way long, before me putting them together. So they have finishing projects, but I want to stick with things that, I have started on the channel. So stay tuned, and very soon it will be very colorful on the channel. I know it's been block work the whole time, but trust me, this is a journey, and this is how I want to build the team. I want everything to be step by step, so that when I'm telling my story in the future, I can easily show you how we started and how we got to wherever we will get to. There are more projects coming up. Trust me, we've started another apartment which I haven't showed you. Like I said, new project in Ningo, which is coming on. Madam Fatima's project is also coming on. My personal project, I'm resuming, I think, later this year. The Hill project roofing also has to come. And I did said we have two apartments at East Legon Hills, which is also coming. We've started with one already at the foundation already. So gradually we are coming. We are coming. You don't have to build with us to be part of us. Your likes, your subscription, and your comments and sharing our video is enough to keep us going. So you could see the sea, that's the sea over there. We are close to the sea. And because we are close to the sea, we are going to use the slate for this project, which the owner already has the slate. Because like I told you earlier in this video, we demolished the old structure. So we kept the slate and also some of the wood, which you saw in the beginning of the video. So I'll come with a cost estimate when all is done. So I think this brings us to the end of today's episode. I really do appreciate your time spent with us for the past 4 years. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. We are almost hitting 7K. I know for sure we're gonna hit 7K. So join us. Let's do it together. And I'll see you in my next episode. Let's get to it.